I'm Jim Dale Avers reporting for Daybreak Online for this Tuesday, the 23rd day of December. Obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga. Childersburg funeral service for the Reverend Jerry Smith, age 83 of Rockford, will be Wednesday at 1 p.m. from Rockford's First Baptist Church. Reverend Jeff Fuller officiating, burial in the Rockford Cemetery. Visitation tonight at the North Chapel of Curtis & Son Funeral Home, 6 until 8 o'clock. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Funeral service for Estelle Patterson Epperson, age 95 of Sylacauga, will be today at 2 o'clock from Curtis & Son North. Reverend Donald Chapel officiating, burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation today, noon until 2 o'clock at the North Chapel. Online condolences at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Graveside service for Franklin Leon McDonald, age 72, is today at 2 o'clock. Family receiving friends at 1 until service time. Midway Memory Gardens Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Mary Sanford Gorham, age 86, is Wednesday at 11 o'clock from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Family receiving friends Wednesday 9 until 10:30 at the funeral home. Ms. Gorham died Sunday, December 21st. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Velma Leonard Babe Wilson, age 94 of Alpine, is noon today at New Hope Life Center in Sylacauga. Reverend Bobby Harris, the pastor. Reverend Anthony Dykes officiating. Burial in the Corinth Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Funeral service for Reverend Ira John Jones, age 72, is today at 11 o'clock from Eagle Creek Baptist Church, with burial in the Eagle Creek Church Cemetery. The family receiving friends 9:30 till 10:30 at the church. Reverend Jones died Saturday, December the 20th. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Goldie Elizabeth Sanford, age 80, is today at 2 o'clock from Ray Baptist Church. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Radley Funeral Home directing. Obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. A rainy Tuesday with highs today of near 65 degrees with near 100% chance of thunderstorms today and tonight. Showers lingering tomorrow with highs in the low 60s. Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day sunny with highs in the mid-50s. In area news, the death of a woman who vanished at the Talladega Super Speedway during October's race weekend has been ruled a homicide, according to authorities. Teresa Ben was reported missing just before 7:30 p.m. October the 19th. Ben, who also went by Teresa Andrews, her maiden name, and Teresa Dunlaney, her married name, was last seen the pre-dawn hours of that Sunday on Speedway Industrial Boulevard in Lincoln. Authorities said Ben was with her husband prior to leaving him behind because she wanted to go to the races and he did not. Crow said the woman's husband, Kevin Delaney, told investigators he dropped her off on or near Eastaboga Road around 2:15 a.m. on Sunday. He said he last saw her walking toward the track. Investigators haven't determined whether she ever made it to the Geico 500 later that day. She did not go to Saturday's race. Prior to her disappearance, Ben was a stay-at-home mom. She had 2 grown children and a 15-year-old son who lives at home. Ben's body was found November 22nd in the Jackson Shoals area near Choccolocco Creek. The Lincoln Police Department said yesterday they're still waiting on DNA test results, but are confident they will confirm that the body to be that of Ben. In a press release, Lincoln Police Chief Darren Britton said the preliminary death report indicates the manner of death is homicide. A Cropwell man died from injuries sustained in a 2-vehicle accident in Talladega County. Alabama State Trooper Chuck Daniel identified the victim as Michael Taylor James, age 30 of Cropwell. Daniel said the accident happened Friday night on Plant Road about a mile north of Childersburg in South Talladega County. Daniel said the 2008 Mercury Grand Marquis the victim was driving left the roadway, overturned after striking a vehicle he was passing. He said James was transported to UAB, but later died from his injuries sustained in the crash. Daniel said the driver of the other vehicle was not injured. That fatal accident continues under investigation. And finally, the Talladega County Commission voted unanimously yesterday evening to approve a 1-year, $102,000 contract with Patricia D. Crook as county administrator. Crook is scheduled to officially begin her duties on January the 7th. A Birmingham native, Crook is currently serving as the city manager of Villa Rica, Georgia, Previously, she had served as the first county administrator for Paulding County from 2001 to 2008. For 4 of those years, she was also the county's finance director. She is a graduate of Mercer University. That's a look at obituaries, weather, and news. Reporting for Daybreak Online, I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams.